McGrady cutting and Giricek hitting beautifully.
See, that's when you can't fall asleep on the weak side. You got to take advantage of the inexperience.
Magic scored the game's first field goal. Then they fell back by 12. And now they have battled to within 1 here. And the Pistons and Carlisle will call a time. McGrady and the Magic right back in the thick of Game 7. Well, Kevin, it'll be interesting. The Mavericks have not lost 4 in a row since, I believe, back in 2000. It is very, very hard to beat a team 4 times in a row. Having said that, the Portland Trailblazers have enough talent to do it. Everyone around the NBA has always felt that. As far as our scoring is concerned, the big turnaround after it was 28 Detroit. And Drew Gooden just a rebound short of a double-double here in the first half. Kept the Magic right in the thick of things. And now they're waiting for a McGrady explosion. He's only 2 of 8. John Berry off the Pistons bench trying to give some firepower. And Tayshaun Prince, the rookie, hits the 3-ball. That unorthodox left-handed shot of the Rook from Kentucky. And it's 34-30.
He had a bigger man on him and Drew Gooden. He was able to take him outside.
High lob. DeClerc can't put it away. Wallace rebounds. Okur puts it down. Kick to a wide open Prince. Another 3. 2 in a row for the rookie.
And that play is set up because Okur beats Tracy McGrady off the dribble at the top of the key.
The difference, 5 of 7 from 3-point range. To McGrady. Tayshaun, though, has been chasing a little bit defensively, and it is clear that McGrady, when he has Prince on him here today, is going to go hard to the basket.
Hey, if I had a rookie on me, I don't care if I was hurt or beat up. I'm trying to take advantage of it.
Gooden out on Tayshaun. He'll put it down, attack. He's got a wide open Okur. Tayshaun Prince. And he has been a prince of a Piston here in the last minute and a half.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't feel like a rookie.
Now McGrady attacks him. Misses. Gets the rebound back. Comes back firing, and Wallace has got it with McGrady on his butt.
McGrady misses that first layup because Ben Wallace is lurking in the lane. He has to throw it extra high, and it disrupts his little layup or jumper.
Berry. The air ball knocked out of bounds belongs to Orlando. Let's take another look at Tayshaun Prince.
Well, you watch Okur is able to get inside the defense. Gooden has to step up and help and leaves his man. And there's Tayshaun Prince. Smooth, pretty jump shot. Here he is from the outside again. Drew Gooden stepping in the lane to help out. And he's showing you he's a shooter.
He's all arms, elbows, and hands, isn't he, when he shoots?
Well, he's 6'9". He's got a lot of length on him.
Giricek puts it down. Over to Garrity, who's back on the floor. Garrity misfires, tapped out at Gooden underneath, and it's blocked by Okur, and they're going to call the foul. And Gerritsen, you got to be careful. Okur didn't want to attack Gerritsen over there. He may have had him on a technical. He's backing everybody out.
Yeah, he did get a technical.
Okur made a mistake on Gerritsen.
Well, Okur here just says, take that back.
He's going right at him, and Gerritsen doesn't take any nonsense.
No, he doesn't. And this is just a straight stuff. Nice tip by Tracy McGrady, but Okur is there. He puts his sock in it.
No question.
Right
also,
away.
I thought he fouled good.
He
whacked him right in the chops. Is that legal over in Turkey?
Looks like he gave him the tee because he walked up and put his underarm in his face.
Big Turkish star playing in the NBA.
You have that big guy coming over towards you. You almost feel like you have to protect yourself.
Wallace will rest. Robinson's out there with Berry, Phillips, Prince, and Okur stays on the floor. Garrity, McGrady, Gooden on the free throw line. Armstrong, Giricek. Phillips bringing up against Armstrong. 6.5 minutes left. 39-34, Detroit leading. Robinson slips through the baseline. Gooden stays with him. Into the paint. Pump fake, not kick corner. Tayshaun coming again. Okur saves it. Fresh 24.
As poorly as the Orlando Magic played in that first quarter, they're back in this ballgame. They got to feel good about themselves if they're able to cut this lead down or stay close going in the locker room.
Let's put a move on McGrady. Got the open man underneath his Berry. His second fine assist after penetrating. So first it's Gooden, the rookie for the Magic. Now it's Prince, the rookie for the Pistons. The kids are standing tall here in Game 7.
Yes, they are. It's a beautiful penetration and dish by Tayshaun Prince. But how about the degree of difficulty as well by John Berry to put that shot up? Running away from the bucket, nice reversal.
Dave Bing scored 44 points in a losing effort versus the Celtics back on April 1st. That was back in 1968. You know who his running mate was at guard at Syracuse before he came to the Pistons? Sean Quick. You should know it.
Hey, you're messing with me.
Oh, that's right, you weren't born. I keep forgetting.
Yes, I was just
Jimmy
an egg.
Boeheim. Tayshaun Prince, he doesn't remember either. He's been wonderful here.
Oh, he's been sensational. The young player stepping up first outside, and he gets the pass from another rookie, Okur, and then Okur setting up Prince again off the penetration. Both his shots so pure, and now he returns the favor to the big fella. I'll do you one better. And then along the baseline, Barry's running. Tayshaun Prince finds him again. Two nice three-pointers, two nice penetrations as well, setting his teammates up. Young fella providing a huge input early on.
The Pistons shooting 61%. The Magic 47%. With 5:49 to go in the first half. Clifford Robinson will take a shot at McGrady. Gooden in low. Rolled out.
That's a tough break there. That perfect position.
Garrity, McGrady, Gooden, Armstrong, and Gurchek on the floor defensively for the Magic. And Prince put it to Gooden. I mean, he ate him up.
Because you have a guy like Gooden who's not accustomed to going out on the perimeter.
McGrady misses on the J shot. And Berry goes down.
The reason that Tayshaun Prince is such a headache on the perimeter is because he's got another rookie guarding him, but it's a big man, and big men are not accustomed to coming outside of the paint area, moving their feet. They spend every day in practice, high school and college, working on post defense. They have to come outside the lane. It's a whole different ball game.
Tracy McGrady here in the first half is 3 of 12. The three from Berry. And pushing against Sean Kemp, who had just checked in. Muscled him out of bounds. Game 7 at the Palace at Auburn Hills. To start the game, Detroit rolled out to an early lead. Went up by 12. Magic cut it to 1. And now it's 43-34. Berry off the Okur screen. Whitney off the bench stays with him. Here's Phillips. He's wide open. Missed that time. Okur can't get the handle, but Berry does. Berry cut off by Whitney. Back now to Tayshaun Prince, who has been the difference. We've had one rookie for Orlando. Good news now on the bench. And Tayshaun Prince for Detroit. Wide open Robinson. Put back is beautiful from Okur. The Turk muscles in.
The Pistons are playing a different ball game right now than the Magic. They're all over the glass. They're helping each other on the defensive end. Okur is playing big-time ball.
From the corner, the three is missed, but McGrady with a putback.
That's how you get yourself involved in the ball game. You get an easy one. Everything that he's had to work for today has been extremely difficult.
Barry on the drive through the lane. Tayshaun comes again. On the money. Oh, baby. Tayshaun the Prince. And Doc's got to have a timeout in Game 6. And Tayshaun Prince off the bench. After the Magic closed to 31-30 with 9 minutes to play, Detroit outscored them 27-16. Prince had 14 of the 27 points. He outscored Tracy McGrady during that stretch 14-4. Now McGrady comes out here only 4 of 14. He has missed all 3 of his 3-ball attempts. In fact, Sean, let's take a close look at Tracy McGrady's shot chart. To do anything at all, he's had to go hard to the basket here.
Yeah, he really has. I believe he hit his first shot of the game, which was a wide open look. But after that, it's been Ben Wallace going after his shot. He's been getting double teamed. Every shot that he takes is contested. They've been all over him, and their game plan has really been efficient to start the game.
What do they have to do to get back in this game? I mean, Detroit's on the verge of blowing them out here in Game 7.
They really are. They got to play much better defense. 58 points at the half is way too many. The Magic, they're finding themselves out of positions. Lots of times they don't see both ball and man. It's allowing the Pistons to get to the offensive glass and also get layups cutting through that defense.
There you see the runs in this. 28 early, then it was the Magic digging back in behind Drew Gooden. And then to close it out, it was the Tayshaun Prince run. Gooden and the Magic, after leading in this series 3-1, and painfully losing a Game 6 in Orlando, one that I'm sure has shaken everybody within the organization, has come back here for a Game 7. And the home team in Game 7 wins 82% of the time.
Wow, I'm surprised to be back here. I thought the Magic would surely close that out in 6, the way they've played the first 4 games.
Juracek aggressive to open the second half. What Orlando will need here, and it's down now to 10.
That was a nice penetration, and you see how he uses the rim to protect that shot against Ben Wallace.
Hamilton gets it right back.
That's been the story. Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, those guys are getting easy looks at the bucket. Hamilton, even though he shoots a 15, 16-footer, it's still an easy shot for him.
Shot clock down to 10. Wallace on a switch. They go back inside. Curry knew that he had to try to maintain contact on Gooden. He picks up the first foul here in the second half. There's only a handful of teams that have come back from 3-1, and there they are. The Boston Celtics back in '68 in Miami. The last team to do it. That was '97 against the Knicks. Garrity gets it back to a wide open Gooden, top of the circle. Misfired, and McGrady up firing. Hits the 3. Phillips on a pump fake and the attack. Underhand.
And that was the story in the first half. Billups, Hamilton, they're getting anything they wanted. Billups that time a little up fake and gets all the way to the rim.
Now it's Juracek's turn. He should have gone for the basket, but Garrity gets it instead.
Yeah, we saw Ben Wallace coming right at him.
I guess that would cause a lot of folks to give it up.
Yeah, pretty soon that ball turns radioactive. Just get rid of it. Get it out of here.
The patient Pistons now. It's not on the shot, and Curry. Turnaround as Armstrong goes to the hardwood. Well, you know, Curry doesn't get much pub, but I have been impressed with his overall game and leadership.
Oh, he's done a terrific job. No question about it.
On the steals, Rip Hamilton and the foul. You know, early on in this series, when the Magic rolled to a 3-1 lead, I thought there was a touch of overconfidence in the Florida newspapers, and I read that somewhere that they said that clearly the Magic has a better team. We are the best team, and this is the worst 1 seed to come along, and blah, 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 blah. I wonder what they think now.
Yeah, you got to check yourself. It's not over until it's over.
Well, you got to count to 4 in the NBA. Robinson from the baseline.
Dunk.
Wallace, hello, toll the Big Ben.
You can see that one coming from not a mile, but like 10 miles away. As soon as that shot hit the rim, Ben Wallace went right after it.
Oh, Tracy McGrady, you could see him in the air fire that one too hard. He is really forcing the issue right now.
He's got to get something going to the bucket.
Hamilton on the runner. Got a timeout. Big Ben Wallace.
But Lions, Tigers, and Ben, oh my. I mean, he skies for that dunk.
Looking for the knockout punch here in Game 7. And speaking of knockout punches, there's the hitman himself. Tommy Hearns, huge Piston fan. And he's enjoying what he's seeing so far. Our producer, Tom McNeely from the Battling McNeelys up Boston way. Man, he loves it when he sees the hitman show up, huh? I've got to thank McNeely while I got it. You know, he brought me Pop's battle against Floyd Patterson. I got to see it again up in Canada, you know. And Tom should be in shape like Dad was.
Well, I know not to mess with him now. Don't talk back to your producer. He might hit you with an
That's
uppercut.
right. Once I found out he was from the Battling McNeely's up Boston way, I said, I better be a good boy.
Exactly.
Here's Hamilton now, traveling, pushing. Burke was there with Armstrong. Sal, what was going on in Doc's huddle? Are they desperate yet?
Doc Rivers didn't even draw up a play that time. He just gave a speech of all speeches. He said, right now, these guys are tougher than you, and it's bothering me. He said, this thing is supposed to be tough. If it wasn't tough, the Clippers would be here right now. He told them to get out there and fight. Told back Garrity, don't stand there and look at Ben Wallace. Box him out. Be tough. Back to you, Brent.
Well, there's Robinson. This guy for an offensive rebound. And I can just hear the Doc over there.
I've been in this situation before where you're in a closeout game and the other team is just dominating you. And it looks like right now the guys in blue, they're back on their heels. The Pistons they're dictating the tempo offensively. They're moving the ball around, and basically you have the Magic. They're just chasing them around the floor instead of dictating where those guys are supposed to go or where they want them to go. They
are so dominant that the crowd is just sitting back, relaxed, not even in the middle of it here. Goes over now to Orlando. And one of the big keys has been the fact that they have really put a saddle on Tracy McGrady here in Game 7. He has not been able to step it up and put some huge numbers up there on the board yet.
Every time he catches the ball, there's white jerseys all around him.
And it all starts with Curry. And there's a switch, and now Robinson's on him. And Robinson tightens up on him, one hand on him. There's a rejection by Big Ben, and here they come again. But they turn back over. Good play by Armstrong. Phillips trying to get a transition hoop. There's Burke. Speaking of Irishman, on the right baseline.
Well, if they got a layup off of that play, this place would have come unglued. That would have gotten them excited. You know, when you watch Ben Wallace block shots, it's not like he just dinks around with them. I mean, he just crushes the ball. You're afraid you'll get that ball back, it'll be lopsided.
That's a pretty smooth shot by Rip Hamilton. I can see why Joe Dumars wanted his firepower. And here's Wallace on the steal. Give it up, give it up. Cross court. Curry says, take it home. Yes!
It's turned into a Ben Wallace show. You have Gooden here trying to create something. Watch Ben Wallace come out of nowhere. Destroys that shot. Here it is, just powerful block. And he's working on the defensive end, moving his feet. He comes in with those quick hits. That's your center stealing the ball. Running the floor, beautiful strength. Ben Wallace showing you everything in the book.
Did they call a flagrant?
You know what?
Yes, they did.
You look at those numbers down there, you can erase them. Numbers don't mean anything with Ben Wallace. He just provides so much emotional, physical energy out there. This guy's an unbelievable ball player.
2C5.
Let's go to Sal.
When I talked to Ben Wallace today, he said, this is one of the biggest days ever in my life. He said, I'm going to be aggressive the full 48 minutes on offense. I'm going to take my shots, do what I can for my teammates. He said, we're going to put a hat on our head that said, gone fishing. And we're not going to let that happen today in our house.
You cannot overlook what Chauncey Billups did for this franchise, not today, but in Game 6, when he scored 40 in Orlando against the Magic, who are being blown out here in a Game 7. Listen to the Palace crowd.
Tracy McGrady, tough afternoon. Pistons doing a tremendous job defensively. Maybe he's a little tired. Doesn't have as much energy as you've seen earlier. Missing the jump shot, the dunk. An air ball there. Now watch the ball handling. Just fumbling the ball a little bit. And then underneath Ben Wallace. And that doesn't help. And finally, your man goes glass on you, running the opposite way. That's your Sprite mad skills. It's been that type of Three Stooges afternoon for Tracy McGrady.
You can see what he was averaging. And today, 6 of 22. How dramatically he has fallen off offensively here in the teeth of this demanding Detroit defense. Man, they move from one tough act to the other. McGrady to Allen Iverson. As Chauncey Billups comes away with it. Okur is giving them some minutes.
How happy is Chauncey Billups right now? He's bouncing around from team to team. Finally has a home. Lead him to the second round.
How about Tayshaun the Prince? We're closing this one down. 3:48. McGrady knocks down his second three. And somebody behind me yells a little too late, and I think he's got it right.
Yeah, it's been a tough day for Tracy McGrady.
Chauncey splits the D, works the double team, shot clock to 5, gives a great pass to Wallace, and Wallace is fouled by Garrity. He says, how can that fella hold me down? How can he stop me from slam dunking it? Man, I'll be able to pick him up. There it is, Tracy McGrady. Ends a great season on a disappointing note, but obviously he'll be back. And a nice ovation here from the fans in Detroit. Winds up with 21 points. Ben Wallace on the free throw line. So the flag of surrender has been run up with 3:18 to go as Tracy McGrady leaves. And you know, Orlando's 3 previous losses in this series have all been by double digits. And you go back since the NBA instituted this playoff format back in the 80s, and only 3 teams have won a playoff series in which it lost 3 games by 10 plus. Seattle in 93, Portland in 90, and the Lakers in 88. So there was a trend here, and Billups is one of them. Cruise control, folks. Cruise control. Hello, Philadelphia.
And you know that if you're the Pistons, you should call up the rules committee or the committee who changed this format in the first round and send them all kinds of presents. Because you're out after 4 games, and you end up winning in 7.
On the other hand, both Orlando and Dallas would like to vote again. Here comes Billups. Yes. Chauncey Billups. 77 points in the last 2 games for Chauncey Billups. Air ball for the rookie. Wallace, another rebound. And the whistle. A dozen rebounds for Big Ben. Put on 12th T-shirt up there. The Pistons survive 3 elimination games. Down 3-1. They win a game 5 here, then a critical game 6 in Orlando, and come home to blow out the Magic in the final game. Tayshaun Prince helps deliver the knockout punch.
All right, no doubt. We're going to try to hold it down for us, nigga. All right.
And against Philadelphia, the Pistons will have the home court advantage with their regular season performance, and so they'll be here in the Palace come Tuesday night when this series opens up. Let's go to Sal Masekela.
Well, I got 2 of them with me right here, Chauncey Billups and Ben Wallace. First of all, guys, last week this time you weren't even supposed to be here. You were down 3-1. Everyone had written you off. Tonight, 37 points, man. Tell me about what it took for you guys to get here, and now you're moving on to the second round.
It was just pride. It was just pride. I mean, we got down early. We didn't come in with the right intensity. When we started the playoffs, we thought they was just going to lay down. They was AFC, but they didn't. They fought hard. And then we regrouped. We started playing with a lot of pride, a lot of intensity, and we turned this series around. And, people wrote us off. Nobody really gave us a lot of respect, but we're here, baby.